What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to ChatGPT Insights. The pace of innovation is absolutely relentless, and this week is no exception. We've got groundbreaking developments that are set to redefine industries and change how we interact with technology. From the titans of tech exploring new AI frontiers to the subtle yet significant shifts in our digital assistants, the future is unfolding at lightning speed. You absolutely do not want to miss these updates as we dive deep into the stories that matter. First up, a major player is reportedly looking to integrate a cutting-edge AI to supercharge its most iconic voice assistant. We're talking about a potential game changer that could completely revolutionize your daily interactions. Then, we'll explore the evolving landscape of consumer AI, examining how new contenders are stepping up to challenge the established leaders. Get ready for a deep dive into the tech that's shaping our conversations. Next, we're comparing the natural-sounding capabilities of a leading smartphone's AI assistant against a formidable competitor, asking the crucial question: who truly sounds more human? And finally, we're taking a trip back in time with a stunning visual journey through the golden age of American spaceflight, as remastered photos bring history to life like never before. It's a packed show, so stick around. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Apple explores Gemini AI for Siri revamp. Apple's Siri is reportedly eyeing a significant upgrade, with sources indicating that the tech giant is exploring the integration of Google's Gemini AI to enhance its virtual assistant. This potential collaboration could mark a pivotal moment for Siri, which has faced increasing competition and criticism for its perceived limitations compared to rivals like Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa. The move signals Apple's commitment to leveraging advanced AI technologies to stay competitive in the rapidly evolving digital assistant market. For years, Siri has been a cornerstone of the Apple ecosystem, integrated across iPhones, iPads, Macs, and HomePods. However, its capabilities have often been seen as lagging behind competitors, particularly in understanding complex queries, maintaining conversational context, and offering proactive assistance. The integration of Gemini, Google's powerful multimodal AI model, could address these shortcomings by bringing enhanced natural language processing, broader knowledge access, and more sophisticated reasoning abilities to Siri. This would allow Siri to understand and respond to user requests with greater accuracy and nuance, potentially making it a more capable and intuitive assistant. The exploration of Gemini comes at a time when AI is becoming increasingly central to user experience across all technology platforms. Companies are racing to integrate the latest AI advancements to provide more personalized, efficient, and engaging interactions. For Apple, partnering with Google for AI technology, even in a limited capacity, would be a significant strategic shift. It suggests a pragmatic approach to AI development, prioritizing the best available technology to meet user demands rather than solely relying on in-house solutions. This could accelerate Siri's development timeline and deliver a more robust AI experience to millions of Apple users sooner. While specific details of the discussions remain confidential, industry analysts suggest that Apple is evaluating how Gemini's advanced features, such as its ability to process and understand various types of information including text, images, and audio, could be incorporated into Siri. This could lead to Siri being able to handle more complex tasks, such as summarizing information from web pages, analyzing images, or engaging in more natural, back-and-forth conversations. The performance benchmarks and the seamless integration of Gemini's capabilities within Apple's privacy-focused ecosystem will be critical factors in determining the success of this potential collaboration. The market will be watching closely to see if this integration can indeed give Siri the competitive edge it needs. User impact. This potential integration has sparked considerable discussion among tech enthusiasts and Apple users, with many expressing excitement about the prospect of a significantly improved Siri. Analysts are closely monitoring the situation, anticipating a potential boost to Apple's AI capabilities and a renewed challenge to its competitors in the virtual assistant space. Could this be the AI power-up Siri desperately needs? Stick around as we explore the shifting power dynamics in consumer AI and see how new challengers are emerging. The shifting power dynamics in consumer AI, Gemini, Grok, and the challenge to ChatGPT. The consumer AI landscape is undergoing a dramatic transformation, with established leaders like ChatGPT facing increasing pressure from emerging contenders such as Google's Gemini and Elon Musk's Grok. This dynamic shift is reshaping user expectations and forcing companies to innovate at an unprecedented pace to maintain their competitive edge. The race to develop more sophisticated, versatile, and user-friendly AI models is intensifying, leading to a fascinating battle for market dominance. OpenAI's ChatGPT has undoubtedly set a high bar, demonstrating the power of large language models in generating human-like text, answering complex questions, and even assisting with creative tasks. Its widespread adoption has brought AI into the mainstream, making advanced conversational AI accessible to millions. However, the rapid advancements in AI technology mean that no platform can afford to rest on its laurels. Google's Gemini, with its multimodal capabilities designed to understand and process various forms of information, text, images, audio, and video, represents a significant leap forward. Gemini's architecture aims to provide a more integrated and intuitive AI experience, capable of handling more complex and diverse tasks that go beyond traditional text-based interactions. Simultaneously, Elon Musk's Grok, developed by xAI, has entered the fray with a distinct focus on providing real-time information and a conversational style that is often described as witty and opinionated. Grok's integration with X, formerly Twitter, allows it to tap into a vast stream of current events and public discourse, offering users a unique perspective grounded in up-to-the-minute data. This real-time access and distinctive personality aim to differentiate Grok from other AI assistants, positioning it as a tool for understanding the pulse of current affairs and engaging in more dynamic dialogues. The competition between these platforms is not just about technological prowess. It's also about user engagement, accessibility, and the ability to provide unique value propositions. The implications of these shifting power dynamics are far-reaching. For consumers, it means more choices and potentially better AI experiences as companies vie for their attention. Features like enhanced reasoning, broader knowledge bases, and more natural conversational abilities are becoming standard expectations. For developers and businesses, it signifies an opportunity to leverage increasingly powerful AI tools to drive innovation, improve efficiency, and create new products and services. The competition is also pushing the boundaries of AI research, encouraging breakthroughs in areas such as contextual understanding, personalization, and ethical AI development. As these AI models continue to evolve, their impact on how we work, learn, and communicate will only grow, making this a critical period of development and adoption in the history of artificial intelligence. User impact. This evolving AI landscape is generating significant buzz, with users actively comparing the capabilities of ChatGPT, Gemini, and Grok. Discussions often center on which AI offers the most natural conversation, the most accurate information, and the most useful features for daily tasks. We've seen how AI is changing our conversations, but how does it stack up in our pockets? Get ready for a close look at smartphone voice assistants. Does the voice assistant on the Galaxy S25 sound natural compared to Gemini? In the ever-advancing world of smartphone technology, the quality of voice assistants plays a crucial role in user experience. Samsung's latest Galaxy S25 series has put a spotlight on this, with a notable shift in focus towards Google's Gemini, making it the default voice assistant over Samsung's own Bixby. This strategic decision raises the question of how these two AI powerhouses compare, particularly in terms of natural language interaction and vocal realism. While both Bixby and Gemini offer a selection of pre-programmed voices, the consensus leans heavily towards Gemini, offering a more natural and human-like auditory experience. Bixby, despite its continuous development, often retains a distinctly artificial quality. Users frequently report that Bixby's voices, while varied, can sound robotic, leading to conversations that feel less fluid and more like interacting with a machine. This perception is amplified by the assistant's tendency to sometimes remind users they are conversing with an AI, breaking the immersion and natural flow of dialogue. In contrast, Gemini's voice options are widely praised for their realism, closely mimicking human intonation and cadence, which facilitates more engaging and seamless conversations. A key differentiator highlighted is the ability to interrupt the assistant mid-sentence. Gemini allows for this, enabling users to interject or clarify their requests, a feature that significantly enhances the naturalness of the interaction. Bixby, on the other hand, typically requires users to wait for the assistant to finish its response before they can speak, a limitation that can make interactions feel rigid and less intuitive. Although Bixby does offer a unique feature allowing users to create a custom voice by recording their own speech, the resulting output, while personalized, often falls short in replicating the natural warmth and clarity of Gemini's preset voices, sometimes sounding tinny or artificial. This emphasis on Gemini in the Galaxy S25 lineup signifies Samsung's strategic pivot, signaling a potential scaling back of Bixby's prominence. This move is understandable given the competitive landscape, where AI assistants are increasingly judged on their conversational abilities and natural sound. Google's Gemini, backed by extensive research and development in AI, appears to have a distinct advantage in this regard. The ability to have free-flowing, interruptible conversations with an AI that sounds convincingly human is a significant draw for users seeking a more integrated and less intrusive digital assistant experience. The comparison underscores the importance of vocal naturalism and conversational flexibility in the ongoing evolution of AI assistants. User impact. Users have noted the marked difference in vocal quality, with many expressing a preference for Gemini's more natural sound over Bixby's often robotic responses. The ability to interrupt Gemini mid-sentence is also a frequently cited advantage. From the future of digital assistants to the echoes of the past, we're now venturing into space with a stunning look at history. Remastered photos reveal the golden era of American crewed spaceflight in dazzling new light. NASA's pioneering Mercury and Gemini missions, pivotal moments in the mid-20th century space race, are being brought back to life through a remarkable restoration project. Expert Andy Saunders has meticulously digitized and enhanced original film from these historic American crewed spaceflights, revealing stunning new details and offering a fresh perspective on humanity's initial steps beyond Earth. These missions, crucial for both technological advancement and Cold War prestige, saw astronauts like John Glenn, Alan Shepard, Neil Armstrong, and Buzz Aldrin hone their skills, paving the way for future lunar exploration. The visual legacy of these early space endeavors is profound. The photographs captured by astronauts from orbit provided the world with its first breathtaking views of Earth from space, fundamentally altering our perception of our home planet. Saunders' project, detailed in his book Gemini and Mercury Remastered, accesses the raw, original film negatives, which were preserved by NASA to minimize handling. Unlike previous reproductions often based on lower quality copies, this work utilizes modern digital processing techniques to resurrect the original light captured through spacecraft windows over 60 years ago. This meticulous process aims not to alter the images with AI, but to faithfully restore them, peeling back layers of age, decay, and duplication to present them as vividly as possible. The Mercury program, consisting of single-person missions in compact capsules, was designed to prove the feasibility of human spaceflight. Its success directly fueled President Kennedy's ambitious goal of landing a man on the moon. The Gemini program, utilizing larger two-person capsules, was instrumental in testing and perfecting critical techniques essential for lunar missions, including rendezvous, docking, spacewalking, and long-duration flights, skills that remain fundamental to space exploration today. These missions were characterized by their daring nature and rapid execution, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible and often involving significant human drama and risk. Saunders emphasizes that his book aims to tell these compelling stories through the visual evidence. Saunders describes the restoration process as akin to archaeological work, painstakingly cleaning and enhancing the raw digital scans. He also applied similar techniques to the 16 motion picture film, which, despite its inherent low resolution and noise, yields extraordinary results when processed. The transformation is significant, with colors leaping to life and long-lost details reappearing, offering a visceral connection to these historical moments. While contemporary space photography from the International Space Station is digital and benefits from astronauts' time, multiple lenses, and the luxury of countless shots, there's a unique aesthetic to the film-based imagery from the Gemini and Mercury eras. The suits, spacecraft, and the very act of capturing limited, precious images lend a distinct romance and a palpable sense of history. User impact. These remastered images have generated considerable excitement, with many viewers expressing awe at the clarity and detail and appreciating the historical context provided. The project is seen as a powerful way to connect with the early days of human space exploration. These incredible journeys into space are truly inspiring. Now, let's quickly recap the biggest stories of the week. And that's a wrap on another incredible week of tech news. We saw Apple potentially integrating Google's Gemini AI to boost Siri, signaling a major shift in virtual assistants. Then, we explored the fierce competition heating up the consumer AI market with Gemini and Grok challenging ChatGPT. We also compared the natural sound of the Galaxy S25's Gemini assistant against Bixby, finding Gemini the clear winner. Finally, we took a breathtaking journey back in time with remastered photos from NASA's Gemini and Mercury missions, showcasing the golden era of spaceflight like never before. What an episode! If you enjoyed this deep dive, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for more cutting-edge updates, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. And tell us in the comments below which story you found most fascinating. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for more daily insights. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.